Decision 2024 coverage, a candidate for District 5 Commissioner in Delta County has stepped forward as 3 Delta County commissioners will appear on a recall ballot in May. Facing off against Commissioner Robert Peterson is an Army veteran with experience in local politics. Matt Jensen was the Wells Township supervisor before he retired. Now he owns a woodworking business and volunteers as much as he can. Jensen says if elected, he plans to take the partisan divide out of politics.
I'm actually running nonpartisan. I think that will help alleviate a lot of the animosity that's currently there in the county.
Jensen says he's available for District 5 residents just like he always has been. When he was supervisor, Jensen says he would often take phone calls from his constituents. He plans to do the same if elected to the county board.